Hey, it's David Heatley here from Cycling Inform, and I wanted to go through one of the differences between training with power and training with heart rate. It's a phenomenon known as cardiac drift, so I'm going to share an article that I've written about it. Just share my screen here. So in this article, I've got an image of one of my clients doing our 085, the aerobic builder 3x10 awesome medley indoor training session. And as part of that indoor training session, we provide a training file that they can load up to Swift or TrainerRoad. This particular client's done it on Swift, and they're using a smart trainer. Now you see that in this area, the blue area is what we're asking the trainer to deliver, and we've customized this file to make sure that the client's riding up into the top end of their E3 power zone. Now the interesting thing about this is that we see that the purple line is this power, and it's tracking nicely along exactly where he should be in a session. Alright, very nicely. But his heart rate, if we watch his heart rate, we'll see that it's actually drifting up, and it's quite interesting. It's a phenomenon that we see all the time. The average heart rate for this particular session was 159 for the first interval, then 167 for the second interval, and the last interval was 173. So you can see that his heart rate's changed quite a bit during the session. Now if he was training with heart rate, he'd be doing the session a little bit differently. What he would do was he would start the session, and then he'd ramp up his heart rate and probably over threshold it a little bit to get his heart rate up into the top end of E3, and then gradually his power would drop off as he maintained that heart rate, and the same for the rest of the interval. So by training with power, just means that we consistently get these fantastic efforts, and the heart rate will naturally drift to where it should be based on his power zones. Alright, so that's one of the differences between training with power. Now the interesting thing is that it's important to understand that just because you've got a power meter doesn't necessarily mean that you're training any better. Now obviously there's some really good quality training that you can do with heart rate, and all our training programs you can do with both heart rate and heart rate and power. But obviously with the introduction of smart trainers like the Wahoo Kicker and the Tacx Neo, you're able to get access to this fantastic ability to be able to train with power. But it's important to understand that it's the structure of your training that you're doing, not the device that you're using to measure your training load, that's important. Now look, our 085 aerobic base builder cycling indoor training session that we've got in this particular example, it is available on our web store. It's designed to help extend your hill climbing strength at low cadences, and also build your aerobic capacity and core strength. Now it's available from our website. You can just go to our shop and purchase it from here as an individual download in our indoor training video section, and here's a copy of what you get when you purchase it. This is the indoor training video. You get a video that you can play online or download. There's a PDF timing sheet, and also these are the workout files that are compatible with Zwift, TrainerRoad, and also with your Garmin computer. Now this is also available as part of an integral part of our training programs available in our online training center as well. So our online training center has a raft of different types of training programs working on different events and disciplines, and the indoor training videos are an integral part of that you get access to as well. So anyway, I just wanted to cover off a little bit about the differences between heart rate and training with power. This is just one of them, and there's many other differences between training with heart rate that I'll cover off in other articles. Anyway, it's been David Heatley here from Cycling Inform.